Hey guys, it's JC with All Things Home. In this video, we're going to discuss 6 misconceptions homeowners have when it comes to decorating their home, apartment, or really any living space. These misconceptions can give you a lack of confidence when decorating your space or can even stop you from decorating altogether. If you enjoy watching, make sure to like this video and hit subscribe so you don't miss our next video. Let's go ahead and get started. First misconception is that you need to be creative. This is actually very far from the truth because this can be a learned skill like any other skill out there. Now, of course, being creative can be helpful. However, like I said, it is a skill that can be learned by learning design basics and then also why certain designs work and why others don't. This will help you to understand why certain pieces are put together and why others aren't, and help you just understand an overall design a lot better. Number 2 is that you need a large budget. Again, this can be helpful. However, there are so many things you can do with a small budget to give your space a fresh look. For instance, just painting can totally transform your space, whether it's just with an accent wall or painting an entire room. You can also focus on standard builder grade items to swap out, such as faucets and hardware and lighting. Those can all make a huge difference in your space as well. You can look to DIY certain projects and also look to go thrifting. With thrifting, you can find pieces that are already done and ready to be put in your space, or again, just taking them and doing something to them like a DIY project to help them blend in with your overall design. You can also technically thrift online through Facebook Marketplace, for instance, and find pieces that are possibly ready to go or pieces that you can DIY as well. Then that way it helps blend everything together. The key to thrifting and Facebook Marketplace a lot of times is just knowing exactly what you're looking for so it doesn't feel totally overwhelming. Other places you can look at for completely finished, I shouldn't say completely finished, but for some more finished products are IKEA and places like Home Goods. Those you can find good quality pieces for a lower cost. IKEA, you can still DIY products from there as well. Number 3 is that you need a large space. I think online, a lot of times we see these really big houses and mansions, and we know that our houses or spaces don't look like that, and so we feel like we just can't achieve a good design overall. However, smaller spaces can be cozier, and you just need to make it your own. Think of kind of creating moments throughout your entire space, whether that's in like little nooks or just little small areas of a space. That way it can really feel personal and again, bring in a little bit more cozy. Another thing to make sure is that your furniture is to scale of your space. If you feel like your space is small, do not think that you need miniature size furniture. That is only going to make your space feel smaller because you're not using up the space. A lot of times with the smaller items, they don't give the height that you are needing, and so you're losing all of the upper part of your space. So make sure to use normal size furniture. What you just need to make sure is that you're not using bulky furniture and then making your space feel crowded. So choose more of lighter and airier furniture. That way you can kind of see through things and it just isn't super overcrowded. But remember the height for sure throughout your space. So again, you can make sure that you're utilizing that square footage of your space. Okay, number 4 is that buying new furniture will instantly elevate your space. And this unfortunately isn't true because your home needs to be cohesive. And if you buy brand new furniture that is a completely different style than the rest of the furniture in your home, it's sadly going to stick out in a negative way instead of in a positive way since you just spent money on brand new furniture. So really focus on making sure that everything blends together instead of thinking that you need to buy these new pieces to elevate your space. The 5th misconception is that you feel like your home doesn't really have a style or it's just totally confused and you don't even like the style that it is, so you feel like you can't achieve a design that you love. And the thing about this is that you can definitely work on blending design styles. You just need to find the dominant style of your home. So before you moved in, what is the style of the bones of your home? If that style is not the style that you personally love, then you can work on blending the two styles together. From there, you can look at your furniture pieces and your decor pieces and see which items go with either of those styles. And if you feel some of them do not go with either style, see if you can do a DIY to maybe change the color or change the style just a little bit, maybe the legs or the hardware or something like that, to make it one of those styles so that it will all look cohesive in the end. The sixth and final misconception we're going to go over is that design is all about beauty and not function. And that is definitely far from the truth, because function should be at the base of your design. If function fails, the whole design fails. So you really want to make sure that function is at the forefront, and then you design around that and create an atmosphere that you really enjoy being in. A successful design is when beauty and function are blended together to create one. So that is it for 6 misconceptions when it comes to decorating your space. We hope it gave you some inspiration. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you aren't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel for more videos on home decor and design tips and DIY projects. Thanks, guys. See you next time.